This is a message from the National Emergency Alert System. This is not a test. A dangerous individual has been confirmed active in the area. The suspect is unofficially identified as Jeff the Kid. For your safety, follow these instructions carefully.
Go to sleep. You won't wake up.
Hey you, do you like creepypastas? What's wrong with you? Get out. Leave. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Get out of here. Freaking weirdos. What's wrong with these people? Today, we're going to delve into some analog horrors that were based off of creepypastas. They're created by Kris Archives, this really cool creator that's making analog horror. Looks like it's mostly like them kind of ruining the childhood that already ruined my childhood, which is insane. This is actually some pretty banger content. I did this on a stream the other day. I'm going to be streaming more frequently, doing some analog horror, and I'm going to be turning the VODs into videos. That's what this one's actually going to be. And this time we delved into Jeff the Killer and Slenderman, so we're going to go ahead and talk about that. So without further ado, let's jump into some creepypasta analog horror. Now, first up is Slenderman. Now, if you guys don't know who Slenderman is, you're either like super young or you just like were not on the internet back then. Slenderman was all over the place. This freaking urban legend slash creepypasta, terrifying freaking tall dude. He's got no face, he's got tentacles, there are games and everything. How do you not know who Slenderman is? Whatever, for the sake of this, I'm going to pretend like you do know who Slenderman is and go from there. Basically, this is a retelling of someone, I guess, going to try to find the notes that were laid out. I never understood who laid those notes out. Was it Slenderman or was it other people that were like trying to get help or something like that? Because there were drawings and stuff that said like help on it. Why would Slenderman put that up there? That doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, there's also just like random scribbled drawings. Why would they make those in the first place? Like it seems to me like those are the drawings from like Slenderman's victims, and he puts them up as like mementos, as like a way to taunt people, to be honest. That's what it seems like to me. Anyways, our protagonist here is going to take down all of said notes, and judging by this person's reaction, you know, Slenderman is something that is kind of known around here as like an urban legend, yet he's still out here playing around like it's a game.
Help me. They didn't even try to make it scary. I'll keep this one and keep looking.
What's wrong with him?
I can't get enough. Back with another note. Help! Help!
So far, it looks like there's already been like 8 missing people here, which is just wild. Maybe, I think there's 8 notes, so maybe the 8 notes all correlate to one specific person or something? I don't know, man. I'm not sure what the significance is. All we know is that there are people missing at the hands of Slenderman. So this guy decides it would be in his best interest to go looking for these notes right when it's about to become nighttime with just his camera. And I don't even know if he had a flashlight or not, I don't remember. Picks down all of the notes one by one, hoping nothing is going to happen to him. He doesn't seem concerned about it whatsoever. And surprise, surprise, guess what happens to him?
And that makes 8. Oh, shit! What?
Yeah, he becomes number 9. I wonder if they're gonna put a note up for him too. Is he gonna say I'm an idiot on there? It needs to. Okay, so the next series we have here is actually a 5-parter about Jeff the Killer. Now, Jeff the Killer is another old creepypasta about this teenager who kind of lost his marbles and he started killing people. He carved his mouth all up so he has a permanent smile. So he cut his eyelids off so he could never blink. And he killed his entire family. And then he went out and he just went on a murder spree and no cops could catch him. That's basically how it goes. In some renditions of it too, he has a sidekick known as Jane the Killer, but in this specific instance of these tapes, it's not exactly the exact same thing. It's a little bit different. Okay, so tape 1 starts off with a girl on the phone with a dispatcher or a police officer talking about how Jeff the Killer is trying to break into her home and how she's trying to evade him and, you know, survive, which obviously it ends not so well for that poor girl.
What the fuck?
Dad?
Then Jeff hops on the phone and like literally taunts the police officers because he knows none of them are going to be able to catch him. He's going to be long gone by the time they get there.
You sick bastard, what did you do to her? You son of a...
But then to add insult to injury, one of the police officers that was going onto the scene, I'm pretty sure it's the same one, the dispatcher that she was talking to initially. I'm pretty sure that same officer went into the woods, found Jeff the Killer, and Jeff still packed him up. Alright, so the tape following this is just kind of a PSA that informs you that if you were to see Jeff the Killer, not to make any contact with him whatsoever. He tries to talk to you, you don't respond, you see him, you hide, just stay away from him because he's incredibly dangerous, and you might as well just not sleep because that's his favorite time to come attack.
And the most important.
Go to sleep. You won't wake up.
Just move out, honestly. Following that little PSA, since it kind of becomes part of that universe canonically, we delve into like a backstory of how Jeff the Killer came to be this way in the first place. Now Jeff was just a teen with his brother. They moved into this new neighborhood and they weren't able to fit in all too well. The new kids there were bullying them, trying to give them a hard time, and Jeff did nothing more than defending himself.
Don't do it, Jeff.
Listen to me, you little punk. Give my brother his wallet back, or...
Oh yeah? And what are you gonna do about it?
Ah!
Motherfucker! Ah! Give me the knife back! Ah!
You bastard!
Jeff.
But like in literally the first day they went there, his brother had to take the fall for them because of a fight they got into because of these bullies, and his brother actually got arrested because of it. Regardless of the fact that he was actually just kind of defending him and his brother from these people, he still ended up getting in trouble for it, and his mom was obviously pissed off at him because, of course, why would he have good parents? She then forces them to go to the neighbor's party, which is just kind of full of kids, no one around his age range whatsoever. He knows he's not going to fit in. And all of a sudden, those bullies just come out of nowhere in return. But because Jeff beat the brakes off of them last time, this time they came with guns. Real guns.
Let's dance, freak.
Yeah, Jeff snaps, and he kind of goes psycho once again, beating them up again. But this time, they do something crazy. The little leader of the group decides to set the entire place on fire, engulfing Jeff in flames himself, and he went to the hospital with some very serious injuries and just barely survived. I actually don't even know if the rest of them survived or not. Like, it looks like they were already dead to begin with, except for the one that lit the fire. Are they alive, or did they burn in the flames too? Okay, that's kind of creepy. I'm not trying to see that. After he's discharged from the hospital, I'm assuming he fully lost his mind at that point after that injury, and after he finally got healed up. One night, he's in the bathroom, literally carving his face out and cutting out his eyelids, and his mother walks in to check on him.
Oh my god. Jeff? What are you doing?
He asks if she thinks he looks good, and she of course says yeah, she does, but then she wanders off to the room and literally tells the husband to wake up and get the gun. Were you about to kill your kid, dude? I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with you. You deserve it. You didn't hear it from me, that must have been the wind, alright? She deserves it. Who keeps saying that? Yeah, so Jeff then murders his family. He kills his mother, he kills his father, and his brother, now back from juvie for obviously not being the one that actually instigated that fight before and then finding that out. He says he wants to protect him from this evil world, so he kills him as well. He just killed his whole family. And at this point, I'm convinced he's fully lost his mind. He just murders his family and that's it. They're talking about the end. What type of ending is that? Something I forgot to mention in a previous tape too, Jane is already kind of a character that we've seen, but only subtly. We've only seen her feet, and only for like a brief moment in the scene. Just keep that in mind for later. Jane the Killer is a really important character. Now, after this tape, we actually move on to another tape where Jeff the Killer hunts down this victim. Someone I believe he used to know, someone that was supposedly a friend of his. I don't see how he ever made any friends, and I don't recall them showing him making any, but apparently they were friends. And Jeff hunts this girl down, and, well, he doesn't kill her, but he hunts her down and tortures her, or whatever crazy sadistic BS he does to her. And we'll see her again later. She's an important character. And now we move on to the finale of this series. Now, obviously, you gotta have the typical friend group who wander into the forest, into a haunted, abandoned location all on their own, hoping to... What are they ever hoping for? Because all you ever do is go there and die, like what? But anyways, we have 4 friends here. And they wander into a location where Jeff the Killer is just waiting on them to arrive at.
This gives me chills.
Don't worry. Probably just some rats and a lost spirit or two.
First one to wander off is the Jeff the Killer fanatic, who was actually hoping to find him here. And he was dressed as the clown. Yeah, he literally got murdered so quickly. It wasn't even funny. Oh my god, that actually scared me. What was that, bro? And then I'm pretty sure Jeff like ripped his head off and sat it on a chair. Brother, why? Next up, he takes out the girl who's outside smoking on her own. It's a quick motion. He just deals with her super quick and just kind of leaves her there. And then, of course, we got the other guy who tries to, like, actually fight him. Which, he's, like, super swole. You would think he had a chance. No. Not even close. Bro gets packed up instantaneously. He snaps his neck, and that was the end of the story. Then we're down to our final girl. The blonde chick here with green eyes. She's, trying to escape here. And Jeff kind of zeroes in on her, thinking it's about to just be the end of her. And all of a sudden... here comes Jane the Killer to the rescue. Weird, right? Like, she's normally his sidekick. She does his bidding with him. Interesting twist for her to be the rival. So clearly Jane is the one that was tortured in the last tape by Jeff. She wants her vengeance against him for everything that he's done to her, because what was his deal in the first place, honestly? I don't blame her. Now, she does really good, actually. Like, she actually just kind of bodies him. And she tries to give him the same treatment that he gave her, except he fully anticipated that and he wasn't that upset about it. And in her ignorance, she kind of got overconfident and slipped up and almost died. But then... Blonde girl came back to actually help her out. Yeah, if not, she definitely would have been absolutely packed up. But with the power of the two of them working together, they actually were able to beat Jeff once and for all. Jeff gets finished off and they burn him alive again. And this honestly looks like the BD end of his story right here. That's it, no more Jeff the Killer, he's dead. Jane and this girl escape and they go free, with the rest of the victims just kind of dead. Then obviously that's it, right? Like, we're never gonna see him again anymore. He's dead. Yeah, Jeff the Killer's probably still out there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more analog horror content, or ARGs, or AUs, or any stuff like that, leave them down in the comment section. You already know the deal. Join up, bro. Me and Crow are trying to do something really cool in the Discord. We really like you guys to be a part of it. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Peace.
We now conclude our scheduled broadcasts for today. Good night.